Wayne Villarreal here. In Genesis chapter 1, verse 26, we're told that God created mankind in his likeness and image. I have a question that I'd like for us to consider. Why did God create mankind? What was his motive behind creating mankind? What was he thinking? What was his intended purpose behind creating mankind? I believe the Westminster Larger Catechism provides us with the answer to our question. It asks the question, what is the chief and highest end of man? Once again, it asks, what is the chief and highest end of man? And then it goes on to answer the question with this answer. Man's chief and highest end is to glorify God and to fully enjoy him forever. Once again, man's chief and highest end is to glorify God and to enjoy him forever. There you have it. That's why we exist. We exist to glorify God and to enjoy him forever. Our chief end, our main purpose in life, the reason why we exist, the reason why we have oxygen in our lungs, and the reason why we have blood running through our veins, the reason why we have life, the reason why we're here is to glorify God and to enjoy him forever. That is our purpose. That is our chief end in life. The Lord in Isaiah 43, verse 7, declares these words. Listen very carefully. Everyone who is called by my name, whom I have created, for man's glory? No. He says, everyone who is called by my name, whom I have created, for my glory, says the Lord. I have formed him, yes, I have made him. That's why we exist. We were made to glorify God and to enjoy him forever. He says it very plainly there in Isaiah 43, verse 7. We were created. He created us to glorify him. That is our chief end in life. Our chief end is to glorify God and to enjoy him forever. Now, we could have other subordinate ends that enable us to glorify God and to enjoy him forever. We can have other subordinate ends, such as seeking and finding meaningful education, and seeking and finding meaningful employment, or seeking and finding meaningful relationships. These are good subordinate ends. These are subordinate ends that could enable us, that will help us to meet our chief and highest end, which is to glorify God and to enjoy him forever. In fact, if you really think about it, through meaningful education, God can be glorified. And we could enjoy him through that. Through meaningful employment, God can be glorified. And we can enjoy him through that. And through meaningful personal relationships, God can be glorified. And we can enjoy him through those relationships. We were created to glorify God and to enjoy him forever in all that we do. In all that we do. The Apostle Paul understood this principle. In 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31, he has this word of exhortation to the Corinthian church. He writes, therefore, whether you eat or drink or whatever you do all to the glory of God. Once again, I'll read it once again. Therefore, whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. We were created to glorify God and to enjoy Him forever. That's why we exist. In all that we do, in all that we do, we are called to glorify God and to enjoy Him forever. The only way, the only way, and this is what it boils down to. This is what it boils down to in regards to living a fulfilled, meaningful life. This is what it boils down to. The only way you will ever live a life filled with joy, true joy, a life filled with genuine fulfillment, a life filled with true contentment, a life filled with authentic peace, is when you are seeking to glorify God and to enjoy Him in and through the way in which you live your life. We were made to live lives that glorify God and to enjoy Him forever. That is our purpose. That is our goal. That is why we exist, to glorify God and to enjoy Him forever. Thank you.